Hey Chad, my name's Travis Shields. I run Empire SEO. It's a marketing agency over in Beaverton. I work with Dr. Chelsea Mason, and I asked her if she knows any business owners that are actually looking to grow their business. So she did mention your name, so I wanted to shoot this video for you to show you some pretty big opportunities that are out there. There's a couple things I wanted to show you regarding your website and your website's power. So you can see here I have your website pulled up, and I also pulled it up in Ahrefs. What Ahrefs is they're a company that buys data from Google. So it allows me to see exactly what keywords websites are ranking for and how many backlinks they have. And if you don't know what a backlink is, it's when one website has a link that redirects back to your website. So that link will show Google that your website is trustworthy and popular. So we can go in here and take a look at the keywords that you're ranking for. And you can see obviously you're getting some traffic from your brand name, which is good. So you can see 50 people a month search Bell Landscaping, and you're in first for that. So you probably bring in actually more than 9 traffic, but that's just the estimate from Ahrefs. But keywords you want to be ranking for is keywords like this. People that search your service and then their specific location. So Landscaping Saginaw, Michigan has 100 searches per month, and you're in 13th. And they're projecting you bring in 3 of the 100 searches when people search that. And you can see landscaping contractors near me. This is a keyword that you don't want to rank for on your website, because people searching landscaping contractors near me, they could be anywhere in the world. So if someone over in California searches that and your website pops up for it, that's not going to do you any good, because you're not going to be able to service them over in California. So the words that you want to be ranking for, like I said, is your services and then their specific location. And I wanted to show you a little example of the type of volume that's out there. So I put in Yelp.com. Obviously they want to rank for those buyer intent searches also, because they try to get contractors to pay them for advertising. So you can see here, Landscaping Warren, Michigan has 200 searches per month. Landscaping Lansing, Michigan has 200 searches per month. Landscaping Royal Oak, Michigan has 150 searches per month. So you can get the general idea of how much search volume is really out there and how much of this you could really capitalize on with the correct setup of your website. And the way you can capitalize on these keywords is you need a location page for every single location that you want to rank for. So you would want a separate location page for Warren, so you could specifically dial in on Warren landscaping keywords. And it goes the same for the rest of them. You'd want a Lansing location page, a Royal Oak location page. For Saginaw, we could probably do your whole homepage dedicated to Saginaw, because I believe that's where you're based out of. And the way we rank you for each of your locations, like I said, is we'd want a tab with locations, and then list each city that you would actually drive to or go and service. And then you'd want to beat out whoever the top competitor is in that area. So for example, if we go up into Yelp here and take a look. So Landscaping Lansing, Michigan. If someone actually types that in Google, we can see what company comes up on top. Lawn Starter's on top, but they are like a directory, so they just list different landscapers. And the first actual company, or it would be right here, Snyder's Landscaping. So let's put their website in Ahrefs here and check them out. All right, we can see that they have 146 backlinks. So the way we beat them is we would build out your Lansing page correctly with the correct keywords, with the correct amount of times, And then we would have to get over 146 backlinks to beat them out in their own location. And we can go into their keywords and kind of see what traffic they're bringing in. So you can see here, Lansing Landscaping and Landscaping Lansing, Michigan alone has 400 searches. And they're ranked in the top 3 spots for each one. And they're getting 60 visitors per month that are searching for those buyer intent keywords. So that's a lot of extra buyer intent website visitors that could be on your website looking for your services. And that goes for every single location. You need to build out each location page correctly, and then research the top competitor in that area, and then have better content on your website with the correct placing of your keywords. And then you want to get more backlinks than they do. And the way you do that is you can go right in here and check out their backlinks. So you can see they have backlinks from expertise.com, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, This Old House, Top Rated Local. And you just go in here and you can get these exact same backlinks that they have, because if these backlinks are good enough to put them on top of Google, then they're going to be good enough to put your website on the top of Google also. Not only do you want to get the same backlinks that they have, but you also want to get more, because you don't want to just get the same amount. You want to completely dominate them so you can stay on top. And I wanted to show you a little example here. So this is a little calculator that I put together for people. You can see here total searches per month is 2,000. And that was just from a very brief research. You can see here that this easily reaches 1,500 from all these places. And there's a lot more that I haven't seen because I haven't researched that hard into it. So I just put 2,000 searches per month. And if we capitalized on 5% of that traffic, and 5% would be towards the lower end of the first page. So like if you're ranking in the 10th spot for those keywords, you'd be bringing in about 5% of the traffic. And if you're bringing in 5% of that 2,000 searches, that's an additional 100 people on your website each month. And those are buyer intent keywords that they're coming in from. So they're probably getting quotes from several different companies. So if a quarter of these 100 people actually put in for a phone call or a form submit, that's 25 leads. And depending on how good you guys are at closing those leads, I got 30% in here just to be general. You could be much higher than that. That's on average 7.5 new clients per month. So I don't know what your actual average job is, but for landscaping, I know it can be quite a lot. So I put in 8,250 here. And that would lead you to an extra $60,000 a month. So, if you do the math, that's an extra $682,000 in annual revenue. And this is just the landscaping words here. This isn't going over lawn care or snow removal or sodding. So that's just something I wanted you to see. I think there's some pretty gigantic opportunity out there, especially with some of the price of these landscape jobs, upwards of $50,000 to $100,000 jobs. And I'd love to help build you a website of your dreams so you can start landing jobs in all these areas that people are searching. If you're interested, please reach back out and we could set up a meeting and discuss this a little further. We could learn more about each other's companies and see if we could possibly help each other. Either way, I hope you like what you've seen here, and have a good day, Chad.